Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. Hope you guys are having a lovely evening, and hope you're ready for some fun. And also, happy Pokemon Day! As of yesterday, I learned that today is the, kind of the birthday of Pokemon. Technically, I believe it is the anniversary of the day that the first game's released. So, pretty cool if I do say so myself. I just, thought that would be fun to celebrate a little bit. But as for tonight's actual stream, couple additions to the board: Strixhaven, an absolutely superb Magic the Gathering set with some very nice, expensive cards in it. So we got that on the board. Just set packs, which of course are way cooler than draft packs. And then we do also have a Silver Tempest booster box on the board now. It's, I don't blame anybody that doesn't want to pay that much for it, but unfortunately that is the price that I am able to get. But, it's there just in case. But we also have, this is new, I never have, specifically done this before, but we have some singles, just to kind of see how it goes. Last week, I was talking with Blazer and John about these two Charizards here, and instead of just reporting back with the prices, I just got them. So here they are. This one is on hold for John to check out, so it's not for sale for anybody, but this one is. I can give you guys a quick little rundown of the card. You can see on the back here there is some whitening. Let me just zoom in on my desk, maybe. I don't know, I need a dark background so it... See, that way you can kind of see a little more. It's got a bit of wear on some of the edges. Nothing extreme by any means, but definitely enough to bring it down to mod play. See, this side is pretty alright though. Then as for the holofoiling, let me carefully pull it out so that you guys can see the foil. You can see that there is a little bit of scratching around on the foil, but fortunately no extreme big large scratches, But yeah, definitely a beautiful base set Zard right there. We're gonna stick him back in his sleeve. And the other one, when John's here, we'll show that off for him. But then I do have a couple other little fun guys. I just have random vintage stuff today, but if you guys like it, I might start trying to do more stuff with singles, because you guys, I miss picking up singles so much. I used to pick up so many singles for mystery packs, but we just don't really do much with mystery packs anymore. But if I can try and help you guys get some really neat cards, I would love to. So, got a few fun little guys. We have this first edition Rocket Charmander. As you can see, he is looking fresh. Very nice little guy. My very classy, good condition vintage stuff. We also have a Rocket first edition Squirtle. This one also very clean, very beautiful. Honestly, the centering on it is pretty alright as well. This one does have a teensy bit of whitening on that corner, but he's a pretty good looking fella. And then, just for the fun of it, we got a base set Shadowless Squirtle, which, man, look how nice. I'd say it's probably near mint minus. It's not bad enough to be light play, but you can definitely notice a couple little spots where it's not quite perfect. But I guess that's what makes it near mint. It's nearly mint, not quite mint. But yeah, we got those little silly guys. If anybody's interested in those, I can get the prices on them. I just forgot to actually get everything ready until last second, so I didn't have time to pull up the prices. But we got those, if anybody's interested in them. There's my silly little vintage guys on display. Here, I'll move it there for when we are in between orders and stuff, in case anybody is interested in them. But yeah, so we're just gonna try that tonight. I kind of want to pick up some alt arts, but I shouldn't be adding alt arts to my collection, but I'm like, hey, if I just pick up alt arts for you guys, then I have a great excuse to pick up alt arts, because it's fun. It's fun to get alt arts. Alright, let me take a quick second and check orders real quick. see if we've got anything to open yet. I don't think so. So we just get to vibe now. We get to vibe. Yes. I'm trying to think about what my most interesting stuff from this last weekend was for you guys, but I'm like, yesterday I went to church and then I like slept most of the day. Hey, welcome Pokesly. Hey, so Pokesly, are you still looking for these guys? For these little friends? Because I have one. I found one. If you are. I did just find that today. I was like, oh, I know somebody who might want that. Let's see. Just double checking orders. But yeah, so yesterday I basically just like slept. Or I guess I didn't totally sleep most of the day. Most of the day I was in bed though, but I was just vibing, doing random stuff on my phone, being utterly unproductive, which is so weird compared to my normal days. Yes! Let me see. I think it's like $6, but let me double check. Oh wow, I can spell Pikachu. Suddenly lost the ability to spell Pikachu. You know what? It happens sometimes. Let's see. Looks like it is $6.25. So yeah, I would just do 6 if you want him. Just a little silly happy guy. Honestly, this one is really good looking too. Like, the centering is pretty on point. So as for the back centering is pretty good as well, but not quite as on point as the front. Such a cute little silly Pikachu. Just chilling. I wish I could vibe as much as that little birthday Pikachu vibes. But yeah, so yesterday I didn't do much, but today I was pretty busy. I had work both for Hilltop and at the game shop. Hilltop, I mostly was just like opening boxes. And boxes, because we need to open a whole bunch of boxes. And then, you know, game shop, pretty slow typically on Monday. There's like a handful of customers to help. Nothing too crazy though. And then like sorting cards away into boxes, because we just get piles of cards that just build up from like trade-ins or from stuff that people like emailed about getting and then they just never came to actually pick it up. Or sometimes when we open packs for the store, we just get piles and piles of cards that need to be sorted away. So I finally was working on some of those today because we had so much that needed to be put away. So I made a little bit of progress, which was good. Very much needed. So it was nice to tidy up just a little bit. And we have these little mystery packs at work, and I had to get more of those ready because lately we have not been able to get any like single packs. Can't get booster boxes or any of that. So we started just having to make little mystery packs, so we at least have something Pokemon pack related for people. It's kind of rough though, I won't lie. Like, just can't get packs or boxes. We can't really get anything Pokemon right now. It's just waiting. Like, okay, we just got one more month to wait, and then we get the new set. Then we get Scarlet Violet, and that will be super groovy. But yeah, until then, we're just kind of chilling, waiting, hoping that maybe they'll be able to get something. But who knows? Who knows? All right, you guys. Let me glance at orders again. If we don't have any, then we will just continue to vibe. I will admit, I'm like kind of like extra tired today. Like I originally I wasn't really sure why, but I don't know. Maybe it's because my stomach was upset earlier. It was just upset for absolutely no reason, and so like maybe just having to deal with my stomach being weird made me tired, because honestly dealing with stomach stuff is kind of exhausting. Like, you know, I look forward to sleep. Am I gonna go to sleep anytime soon? Most absolutely not. But eventually I'll get to sleep whenever my insomnia decides to allow me to get some rest. But I guess I do have to do TCG Player tonight too. I wonder how many orders I have. I don't think I have many. Oh, I have like 8. That's a few. I don't think any of them are too crazy though. It's pretty chill overall. Pretty alright. You guys, I wish that I had more Phyrexia to open. This says so fun, but like, the game store, we've gotten like completely sold out. All we have left is like 2 pre-release kits. Like, everybody just bought it all up, and now it's gone, and I'm like, I would open more, but I can't, and it's sad, but at least I have everything that I wanted from the set, besides one single card that recently like tripled in price, and I will never get over it. Like, I just wanted an Atraxa so bad, and I could not pull an Atraxa, and I was gonna buy it because it was like $10, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I knew, it was a $30 card now, and I'm just like, what do you mean? I just wanted an Atraxa. But clearly it was not meant to be. Yeah, people started realizing that there's a certain format that people have been playing it in, and so the price went. I'm hoping maybe it'll go back down. You can see it peaked and now it's kind of heading downwards. I don't know if it'll ever get this low again, but I can hope, because I apparently cannot pull one. Opened hundreds of packs, but no Atraxa. I did get basically everything else I wanted. I mean, I guess I didn't pull a Vorinclex, but it's okay because I have a Vorinclex from a different set, so it's fine. It's fine. It would have been pretty cool to get this guy, though. The pretty funny dude, if I do say so myself. How was my day? My day was pretty chill, you know? I just went to both of my jobs, came home, ate some leftover pizza, and then now I'm streaming. And I also have spicy little singles. Speaking of spicy, I should get my alternative words for spicy list pulled up. Oh, you guys can see, like, part of my screen. I should move that so it's not covering the board. But yeah, we got random base set Zards and a couple other little silly vintage guys. Alright, there we go. Now it won't block the board. Yes, for pizza. I love my Little Caesars pizza with no red sauce. It's good stuff. Alright, we got my list. Right now we are at 122 alternative words for spicy. Most recent was sensational. Clearly a lot more work to be done, but we're making pretty solid progress on this list. Anyways, back to being sad about Atraxa. Is a big oof. Yeah, today was fairly chill overall. Like, it's kind of boring. Like, there wasn't anything super interesting to, like, tell about my day. Unless I'm forgetting about something, which I very well could be. I'm very good at forgetting about random things. So, it's possible that I'm just forgetting stuff. Like, a lot possible, but I think for the most part it was fun, you know, just vibing, working, being surrounded by cards. I mean, while I was at the game shop today, we had like a Warhammer thing going on. We recently like started like a Warhammer group, and so a bunch of people were there for that. Like, a few of them are people that I have played Magic with in the past, but now they're getting to Warhammer, and it's like, it's weird to see them here but not to play Magic. And one of my friends now is like fake hating Magic, and I'm like, no, just because you play Warhammer doesn't mean you have to hate Magic. But it's mostly a joke, I think. Hopefully. Otherwise it'd be pretty sad, I must admit, if they decided to stop liking. See, I've never played Warhammer, but I play Magic, so I'm obviously extremely biased towards that. I really enjoy playing Magic. Warhammer seems cool. I just don't really have the time or money to invest in another big hobby like that. Though I would really love to like paint miniatures. Like, that looks so fun. I also have like a singular random like Warhammer item that I got for free from something. And I'm like kind of tempted to like do a stream or something and just like paint it. But then I realized that in order to do that, I have to like actually get plastic glue so I can make the figure. And then I was like, maybe another time. So he's just gonna sit on my shelf for now. So I do collect Yu-Gi-Oh, but I've never played it. Somebody tried to teach me how to play, and then gave up because I was like, I really don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And they were like, okay. I mean, technically they were going to bribe me to let them teach me how to play, but then they didn't like follow through with their bribe, and I was like, I don't really want to do this anyways. You don't have to get me stuff because like I don't want to play. And so that was the end of it. Now I just collect. I have a few pretty randomly super exciting Yu-Gi-Oh cards here and there. Most of my like good personal collection Yu-Gi-Oh cards are a lot of like my Korean ones. I have a bunch of Korean Starlights, which obviously are not worth nearly as much as English Starlights, but they're still very pretty. So I got a bunch of those, and then my most expensive English Yu-Gi-Oh cards are gonna have to be my Ghost Rare Cyber Dragon and Ghost Rare Blue Eyes. My two beautiful Ghost Rares. I used to have a Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon Korean Ghost Rare, but I got rid of that one. And I'm like, I don't know why I got rid of it, because it was so cool. But now I have an English one, so it's fine. So I still got cool Ghost Rares. So we just chilling. Probably a lot for Magic. Yeah, the walls of text, I can't really get past that. And like, hating Yu-Gi-Oh is like a meme at work. So it's like, you know, for the memes, I have to act like I hate it. I don't know, I think some of the cards are really nice. And some of the cards, I think they just have too much text on them. Like, why? Why? Why is there so much text? Like, let me... Where are my magic cards? So like, look at this, look at this. Look at the difference here. Half of this is just flavor text. You don't have to read it. But you go from Magic, Windfall, Sorcery. Each player discards their hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. That's it. It's so simple, so straightforward. And you go to this Yu-Gi-Oh card, Chaos Mirage Dragon, Worm Tuner Effect. You can target one banished light or dark monster, special summon it to your field, but negate its effects. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck, except light or dark synchro monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target cards your opponents control up to the number of other monsters used for synchro summon, banish them. You can only use each effect of Chaos Mirage Dragon once per turn. Get that? Get any of that? Like, my goodness. It's just so unnecessarily complicated. And like, this is literally just the first Yu-Gi-Oh card I could reach. But like, if you look at the rest of this one's even worse. But like, they're all just these walls of text. Like, these two are a little bit less, but like, my goodness. And they have to make the words so tiny so that they can fit all of the just nonsense of them on there. I wonder what card, like, what Yu-Gi-Oh card has the most text on it. I wonder, internet, tell me, what is the, come on, caps lock, what is the Yu-Gi-Oh card with the most text on it? Alright. Endymion. Alright, let's take a look. One card, 180 words, and 963 characters. Okay, well now we have to find this and read the whole thing. Endymion. Let's see, is it Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic? Oh wow, the alliteration. Okay, let's pull this guy up. Really? That's the most? How outdated is this? When was this post from? Oh, I guess this is from like a month ago. I don't know, I feel like there are some that it looks like they have more, but I guess this one, since it's a pendulum, has got lots of extra words. But here we are, this guy from Structure Deck, Order of the Spellcasters. Alright, let me just get your popcorn. I'm gonna try to see how much it'll let me zoom in. There we go. Alright, are we ready for this? Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. You can remove 6 spell counters from your field, special summons this card from the Pendulum Zone, then counter the number of cards you control that have a spell counter. Destroy up to that many cards on the field, and if you do, place spell counters on this card equal to the number of cards destroyed. You can only use this effect of Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic once per turn. Spellcaster Pendulum effect. Once per turn, when a spell / trap card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can return 1 card you control with a spell counter to hand, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, destroy it. Then you can place the same number of spell counters on this card that the returned card had. While this card is a spell counter, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card with a spell counter is destroyed by battle, you can add 1 normal spell from your deck to your hand. And see. It's so dramatic. So dramatic. Yeah, that's a lot going on there. A lot going on there, to say the least. So excessive. Speaking of excessive, I don't think we have excessive on here. Let me do a quick little check. I don't. Okay, time to add excessive. There we go. Then added to the list. Too excessive. Beyond too excessive. From this silly little deck where I guess they decided to just print so much text. This is kind of expensive for a deck that the most expensive card is like $3. I just have a Joel and Lockbird though. We do like Joel and Lockbirds. Interesting. I mean, it's probably just like old and you can't really find it, so that's why it's expensive as like a sealed deck. Or also there are just not that many for sale. I guess there's a bunch. There's in like maybe 10 total. Intriguing. Yeah, I guess it has the card that has the most text. See, you know, back to like some of the OG cards. Look at this. It's so simple. Flip. Target 1 spell in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. It's so simple. Very straightforward. I, as somebody who does not play Yu-Gi-Oh, could use this card. Like, that just, it's so straightforward. But then you go, and you look at, this isn't the Endymion, but this is the Magister? Is that how it's pronounced? Of Endymion? And you just go, each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, you can resolve 3 spell counters from this card. Special summon both this card from your Pendulum Zone and 1 face-up monster from your extra deck. And if you can place a spell counter on it, and if you do, place 1 spell counter on each spellcaster Pendulum effect. You can only special summon Magister of Endymion once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place 1 spell counter on it. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field, special summon 1 monster from your deck that you can place a spell counter on if this card is in the monster zone. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your Pendulum Zone, then place the number of spell counters on it that it had as a monster. What is this? What does this mean? How do I use this? And like, oh my gosh, I hate like the sentences that like have horrible grammar because like they're trying to like minimize the amount of words, but it just makes the sentence sound like clunky and confusing. It's like I can't even speed read it nicely because it's just like every time I read a sentence I'm like, wait, what? And then I read it again and I'm like, no, that's just really weird grammar. Like, I just why? Why is it like this? You can remove 3 spell counters from your field. Special summon 1 monster from your deck that you can place a spell counter on. Like, I feel like that's kind of like a run-on sentence there, you know? And then if this card in the monster zone is destroyed, like, what a weird way to, like, word that. Like, I feel like it would make more sense if it was like, if this card is in the monster zone, or if this card is destroyed while in the monster zone. That would make more sense, at the very least. I mean, I guess I can also just read it here. You know what we should do? We should just take this wall, this wall of text, and we're just gonna let me hurry and open up a Word document, and we're going to fix it. Alright. Oh, it looks worse in Word. There's so many letters! Okay, 1 second. Let me hurry and check orders so I'm not, like, ignoring any orders, and then we're gonna fix this. Y'all, it is time to proofread for Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami, you didn't do a good enough job, so I am going to take it upon myself to fix this. Alright, let me hurry and make this so you guys can see it. Oh, it's too wide. Let me make it a little bit smaller. And we will move that one out of the way. Alright. Oh, this one is... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. We'll move it over here. Oh. Okay, let me just... Whoop. Okay, here we go. Here, oh. Okay, so here is this abomination of text. Let's copy and paste it again. Oh, I just cut it. And now we're going to fix the second one. Alright, so pendulum effect. Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. That's like mostly fine, but I feel like it could be slightly more concise, you know? So a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. I mean, I guess that one's good enough. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card. And then it has not a colon, not a period, not a comma, no, a semicolon! What do you mean with your semicolon? You can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Semicolon. Special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and 1 face-up monster from your extra deck that you can place a spell counter on, and if you do, place 1 spell counter on each. So is this saying that you just simply, you can remove 3 spell counters? That is your choice. I mean, it doesn't matter whether or not you do. And then as a completely separate clause, then you can then the ability of the card continues so that you special summon some stuff? Or does it mean that you have to remove the spell counters if you want to use the rest of this ability? It just doesn't make sense! To somebody who doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Maybe if I did play Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, like... I feel... Semicolon, why? Of all things, a semicolon. Like, how am I supposed to interpret this with this semicolon? Like, yes, there are times when semicolons are helpful. At this time, it is just confusing. So we are going to replace that semicolon with a period. And I'm going to guess, my best guess is that they're separate clauses and they don't need to be in the same sentence, just separated by a weird semicolon. Maybe. I don't know, I could be wrong. That's Konami's fault if I can't tell what in the world this means. Alright, then we continue on. Special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and 1 face-up monster from your extra deck that you can place a spell counter on, and if you do, place 1 spell counter on each. What are these run-on sentences? Why? Why are they just all run-on sentences? It's like they're afraid of using, like, sentence-ending punctuation. Like, they want to avoid using as many periods as possible. They're like, no, only commas and semicolons. None of this Siri ending a sentence stuff. Nah, we just want to continue with like 4 different clauses in the same sentence, even though only 2 of those clauses might have anything to do with each other, but still should be in separate sentences anyways. But we're gonna put them in 1 and just do a semicolon. Like, what? Why, Konami? Why? Alright, special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and 1 face-up monster card from your extra deck that you can place a spell counter on. And if you do, place 1 spell counter on each. Like, how am I supposed to fix this? It's so horrible. Like, I don't know. This is rough. I am racking my brain on how to fix this. Like, if I was still, like, in high school English class and proofreading somebody's, you know, assignment, I would be like, fam, you messed this up so much, I can't even fix it. Like, just get rid of these sentences and try again. Like, that's how bad this is. But we're trying to fix it, so we can't just throw it in the trash. Even though I really want to. We're gonna try to fix it. Special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and one face-up monster from your extra deck. Period! It drives me crazy is that it didn't even use... You know, this is a time where I could have accepted them using a semicolon. Or a comma. No, straight up no punctuation! So we're adding a period after extra deck. And then we're gonna go with... Get rid of the word that. Capitalize. You can place a spell counter on the one face-up monster card from your deck. I don't know. This is difficult. I see why they were trying to, you know, avoid repetition of words, and in consequence made the absolute, like, worst grammar I've seen in a really long time. But, like, I don't know. There's too many words either way. But, if you're gonna have so many words, you might as well make them make sense, right? Right? Okay. You can place a spell counter on... That you can place a spell counter on... Does it only mean the one from your deck? Or can you place a spell counter on the one from the pendulum zone? If you do place one spell counter on each, is the one spell counter each in addition to this one spell counter? Or is it in, like, it's either you do one and then you have to do one on the other one as well? How do Yugioh judges do it? Like, my goodness, this is just... What is this grammar? It hurts. It's so bad. It hurts. Like, ouch. Anyways, we're gonna take a quick break from trying to fix the text in this weird Yu-Gi-Oh card. And we've got an order real quick. So let's cleanse our minds from the, whatever that is. We got an order! Thank you for saving us from Yu-Gi-Oh. One mystery pack and you can choose the rest. Ooh, do you just want to do like a regular mystery pack and then anything else? Or do you want like a couple premium packs and like something from our $4 section? Or like just straight up, as long as one of the things is a mystery pack, I can choose whatever I want. We'll get you some cool stuff either way though. Let's see. Regular is fine. Alright, let me grab a regular mystery pack first. Alright, there we go. We got a regular mystery pack here. Hey, thank you. Happy Pokemon Day to you as well. Alright, so that takes a 5. We got 15. Ooh, we could get something from the 15 section. We got Detective Pikachu or Fates Collide in there. Or we could do something fun like I've got a single pack of Evolving Skies and some Shining Fates. That's in the 8, so you'd have 7 left to spend. But I don't have any 7 sections, so that just... The poor judges. Next time we have like Yu-Gi-Oh event at work, I'm just gonna like walk up to the judges and be like, how do you do this? How do you understand what these cards mean? Man, I don't know. I do not know. Oh, we also have these. Maybe, we could do like 3 from the $5 section. We had a couple fun ones in there. Or I think we could do one $5, one $4.50, one $5.50. That adds up, right? Then we can have a little bit of variety. We like a little bit of variety. So maybe a Brilliant Stars. Vague number over 10 still. Ooh, do we maybe want to do like some Pokemon Go? Ooh, or should we do one of the Japanese sets? Ooh, I think we should do Let's do some Violet. Such a good set. Alright, and then 450 we got Fusion Strike, because I'm assuming you want to open Pokemon and not Magic the Gathering. Alright, there we go. I think we did good. Hey, welcome Nick. How's it going? Alright, there we go. We got some solid packs. Let's start off with the mystery pack. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh, starting off with a foil energy. We got Flying Pikachu VMAX, and I realized we're supposed to open it the other way, but we also have a cute little Mudkip. And an Alolan Executor reverse rare. Very nice start. Alright. We do a pack battle of your pick. I mean, yeah, if you want to, I am totally down. Oh, there's a backwards code card. Send $30 after fees, your pick. Alright, that works. So pack battle between me and you, or between you and someone else in the chat? But yes, I can definitely pick something fun for the pack battle. Alright, Jace, let's see what we can get you out of Fusion Strike. For some reason I did the pack trick, so we're going through it the fancy way. We have Fusion Strike Energy, Persiker, Eldegoss, Plusle, Shelmet, guess Skarmory, Morpeko, Clamperl. That is a nice little Corviknight reverse, and a Steelix holofoil. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see what we've got in Violet. So you can get one of those cool art cards. No, sadly no art card, but look at these mice! I love them so much. I love them. Adorable. Alright, and time for some Brilliant Stars. There's that code card. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the front. And then we're just gonna skip to the end. We got Collapse Stadium and Cling Clang. The packs didn't have anything too crazy, but at least we got some nice shiny ones from that mystery pack. I think we're starting you a new stack, if I am correct. Yes. Okay, let's... Where are my sticky notes? Oh, there they are. Nope, that's not my sticky notes. That's just a singular sticky note with a note to remind myself of something on it. I don't know where I put the rest of my sticky notes. I only know where my sticky notes that are too big are. It's not very helpful. Alright, this should be fine. I found one. That should work. Okay, let me just get your name written down. And we'll get those in your stack for you. You're welcome. Let's see, there we go. Alright, and then... Alright, so pack battle between me and positive Pokemon players. Let me hurry and check how much YouTube is doing. Alright, so... we could do... let's see... I think we could do it with that, like a Shining Fates versus Shining Fates. Or we could do a 2-pack each of any of these. They said I should decide, but I'm bad at deciding. So, if you have any preference, we could do that. Otherwise, though, I think opening like a couple packs would be fun. So maybe like, we'll do... each do like a Lost Origin and then a Silver Tempest. I think that sounds fun. Got those four. Just update the Silver Tempest since apparently I'm running low on Silver Tempest. And Astral Radiance, not Astral Radiance, this is Lost Origin. Lost Origin is just a vague amount over 20. We'll say it's a vague amount over 18. Alrighty, there we go. And I guess let's flip a coin to see whose stack is whose. Alright. So we got this nice metal Zamazenta coin. And, let's see. We'll just say if it's heads, I get the left one. If it's tails, I'll do the right one. And the other will be for positive Pokemon players. Alright, so heads, tails. And it looks like it is tails over by Mr. Charizard. So this one will be my stack and this one will be yours. let me go ahead and get the exciting pack battle music ready, because this is very important to have the pack battle music. Let's see. Where in the world is the music? Oh, there we go. I always forget, like, they slightly changed up, like, my YouTube dashboard, and I always forget where stuff is, but I found it. It just took me a minute. Alright, let's add the epic music to cue a couple times. And let's begin. Alrighty, so we will start off with a Silver Tempest pack for positive Pokemon players. Let's see what the first pack of this pack battle holds. We're starting off with a Jinx and a Talonflame. Nothing too crazy from that first one, but we've still got a few packs to go. On to my first pack of this battle. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I see something. Oh, okay! Got that Blaziken! Oh! That was... I was not expecting that! And a Dragonite Holofoil. Dang. Okay. Okay, got that Blaziken. Oh, so pretty. You guys, I almost got a Blaziken VMAX all today. And then I decided to have self-control, but I still badly wanted it. But I guess Blaziken wanted me too. Alright, positive Pokemon players, let's see what we've got out of your second pack. We have a Radiant Gardevoir and a Manectric. Alright, we'll get that beautiful Gardevoir into a sleeve for you. And then on to my final pack of the battle. Alright, let's see. And we're finishing off with a Zoroark V. Man, thank you, Zamazentacoin. It was clearly on my side tonight. Thank you for the fun battle. I don't know what the rules of the battle were. I should have asked, but I do believe I got a little bit spicier stuff. Did you want to keep this stuff in your stack, or are we doing a winner's take all deal? You'll have to let me know. Let's see, let me turn off the pack music. Keep all the cards because you won. Cool, thank you. That was so fun. I'm gonna put this guy in a fancy sleeve, and he's just gonna look super cool with my little... I've got like this little box that I put some of like my stuff that I get on stream and stuff. Let's see, where did I put my box? Oh, is it this box? Maybe. I gotta put it with the judge I traded for last stream, but I don't know for sure where I put my judge. Where did he go? Maybe he's in here. Or maybe he's not. I thought I just maybe put a card in front of him. I've got my super cute Roxanne in here though. Isn't she adorable? Roxanne is so cute. I should be Roxanne for Halloween. That would be so cute. That'd be so fun. See, maybe it's in this pile. Or no, just some really random stuff in this pile. Look how cute the Dunsparce is! I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Oh, yeah, I guess I do not know. Oh, there he is! I found him. He was just hiding behind a magic card. See, now they can be buddies. They're so cute. Thank you again, positive Pokemon players. You know, you should let me send you, like, a cute little dapper card or something. You're always so much fun when you come and vibe with us. And, I mean, you definitely, like, embody your name very well. Positive Pokemon players. And so, I'm guessing, do you play, like, the card game too? Or more so just, like, the video game? I'm curious, because I've been working on getting back into the card game. I just ordered another Blissey V alt art so that I could use it for my deck, because I've got one Blissey V alt art and I have one of the Trainer Gallery Blissey Vs, and so now I'm gonna have two of the alt arts, and then I just need one more Blissey V to complete the Blissey Vs that I need for my deck, because I love Blissey V. When I used to play, that was my absolute favorite card. And now I just got some normal ones. And then there's my trainer gallery. I have to find out where I put my original alt art. But I've got my cute trainer gallery. It's so pretty. But yeah, so I got, as you can see, it's a lot of psychic stuff. And then colorless Blissies. So many Blissies. But yeah, I got another alt art Blissey now. I just need one more of the either trainer galleries or another alt art. And then, you know, we got the cute little Comphase, Gengar. Except I want to get, so I've got 2 of the pre-release Comphase. I kind of want to get 2 of the Comphase from Crown Zenith as well to replace the reverse ones. But I, for the life of me, cannot pull the Comphase. And I'm like, I need this for my deck. But at least I do have these 2 really cute pre-release ones. You got like Sylveon and Sableye that might go in there. Caselli and Typhlosion are kind of fun too. But I realized I don't really know if I want to like put things that I have to evolve in my deck. So I don't know if Typhlosion or Gengar are going to make it in there. But they're an option. And I got this super spicy V-Guard energy that I'm pretty excited about. Play the video game. Pokemon Go, me like this. Play the card game. Nice. I used to play Pokemon Go too, but then I remembered that I don't have unlimited data, and then my dad was gonna get mad at me if I just used all my data to play Pokemon Go. Ooh, I'm knocking stuff off my desk. So sadly, I don't play that one anymore, but I'm at least trying to get back into the card game. One of my friends wanted to build a deck, and so I was just like, yes. And so I started building a deck, and I'm like, so have you started your deck? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? I already had my whole deck planned out, and now I have to wait for them to build a deck so I can actually play with them. We challenge you to another pack battle soon. Sounds good. I look forward to it. Hopefully it'll bring more excitement and fun. Also, guys, we got another order. We've got 2 Chilling Rain and 2 Scarlet for Chase. Let's go. Clean and Chilling Rain off the board. And then brings us to 1 Scarlet left. Man, I wish I could get more Scarlet and Violet. I'll have to see if I have anywhere that I can get some. It's so hard to get Japanese product, but I do know that there's a store that has opened up in my area more recently, and they sometimes carry Japanese product, so I'm gonna have to check there. But they're always closed on Monday, and Monday's always the day that, like, I try to go there, and then I remember that they're not open on Monday, and I'm like, okay, maybe next time. Alrighty, Chase, let's get some good stuff out of these. Maybe get that Blaziken altar. That would be so wild. I'd be so jealous. Celio and Glade. Alrighty, pack number 2. Bring us a little bit more fire, please, and thank you. There we go. We got it open. Alright, we have Greedent and a Zellaveire. Not quite what we were looking for, but let's see. Let's see what Scarlet has in store for us. Come on, we want a hit. No, we did get this cute little. Man, I remember the really weird like evolution's name is Oinkalone. Is this someone's like Squonk or something like that? I don't know. I might be getting it mixed up with some Warhammer little creatures' names. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not sure what I'm talking about. Oh. Come on. Oh, I thought I saw Holophone, but it's just a Torkoal. Oh, this just won't do. So you know what? You know what we will do? Let me just one moment. Yes. Alright, allow me but a minute to hurry and get this ready. You're going to love it. Let me just oh wow, that is a little bit wonky. It's okay. It still looks great. Alright, he's got an extremely wonky looking mustache, but here you go, a dapper Venipede. And, oh, there we go. When I shine it, you can see that it says dapper. There you go. A little dapper Venipede with a really funky mustache. It's just uneven. It's still a cute little mustache, though. Just a little bit uneven. Look at that, added into your stack. And then, I know, right? He's so dapper. So dapper. Alright, We got the last of the Scarlets. Scarlet's leaving the board. And man, I need to find more. And some Lost Origin. Let's go. Lost Origin is such a sweet set. Like, I will never get to open enough of this set. I need more. I don't know where to get more, but I need more. Man, I wish I had opened more Lost Origin when it originally came out. Like, I opened an amount of it, but I definitely say not enough, because I didn't pull a Giratina, so obviously not enough. Alright, Chase, let's see what we can do out of these ones. Alright, we got Greedent, and that trolling V-Star counter, and another Greedent. It was a double Greedent pack. Double Greedent. Let's see, and also I think that still technically might have been $3 extra. Let me count, because yeah, Lost Origin was 4. For some reason I thought it was 5 for a second, but it's 4? Yeah. So yeah, you have $3 extra that if you want to use towards something else. We got Misfortune Sisters, and there's something! Oh, my least favorite. We got that Persiker. At least it's an ultra rare, but like, why Persiker? Why did they give him an ultra rare? Why did they give him an all-star? I don't understand. Or appreciate that. Alright, and do we have some last pack Lost Origin magic? No, we got a double. What are the chances? Double Greedent and then double Glizgor. What is this? Alright, Scarlet, we want to see one of those gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Oh, I see something. Hey, there we go. That is much more like it. Gorgeous EX. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember the difference between the names of Miraidon and Koreadon, but I feel like this one's maybe Koreadon? Maybe? I mean, I can just look it up. TCG player, help me! What's his name? Koreadon EX. I got it right. I'm so proud of myself. This one is Koreadon. So pretty, man. Look at that sparkly. I wonder if they're gonna make the English card sparkly like this, or if this is just what they're doing in Japanese. Like, I'm really interested to see. Yeah, we will get those into your stack. That Koreadon definitely made that quite a bit better. I mean, I'm so happy that we're getting EXs again. Like, I have been thoroughly enjoying having EXs again. Because EXs are just way better. Like, GXs were okay. They felt like a cheap copy of EXs, so it was like, I don't know why, but these were just like, what in the world is this? And now they're bringing us back to EXs, and I'm just like, this feels so right. EXs are just better. Always better. And I mean, there's been EXs just continuously come back again and again, and it's like, clearly, this is just where it's at, you know? This new Suicune. I can't say I have. Let me... Suicune card. Is it for the next Japanese set? Is it like a Suicune EX? Because that'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I don't know, I'm not seeing anything new when I just look it up, so... You have to give me more information, because I definitely want to see this, but I can't say I've seen anything about it. They turned what into a dinosaur? Did they turn Suicune into a dinosaur? Or is it a DLC? Suicune dinosaur? What? What is this? What is this? I don't know how to feel. Like they just straight up that oh nope, that's the wrong one. What happened? How did they go from this to this? Like this just looks like a dinosaur that's like cosplaying a Suicune. Like, you cannot tell me this is actually anything to do with a Suicune. Like, what is this? I have so many questions. And I don't know if I actually want them answered. Like, bruh. What is this madness? My goodness. Okay, well, I'm going to try not to let that haunt my dreams. And real quick, we've got some more packs for Chase. Got some more Last Origin. 4 more packs of Last Origin. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then a Fusion Strike. Let's see, Fusion Strike. Lost Origin. So the Fusion Strike is right here. Man, guys, Fusion Strike, I feel like it's such like an underappreciated set. Like, they straight up gave us like 3 of the most popular psychic Pokemon in Altarts, and people had the nerve to say that they didn't like Fusion Strike, and I'm like, what do you mean? There is so much good stuff in this set. Alrighty, let's see. Pack number 1, we've got Tenamo and Rhyperior. Hey, welcome Tiffany, how's it going? Verizon Wireless has an iron form? I did notice that there does seem to be a picture of like a robot Verizon Wireless, and I'm just like, why? Why is that? Haunter, nice. And another Rhyperior! What is up with all these duplicates today? Like, what silliness is this? Alright, we got Gift Energy and Clefable. Okay, come on. Let's get something a little bit better out of this next Last Origin. Oh, we got something. There we go. We got a Yugioh V-Star. So cute. Very sick. Oh, I hope you get feeling better. Hey, John. Yeah. Look. Ta-da. See, you know, I was like, I could just come back with a report on the price and, like, pictures. But instead, I just was like, nah, I'm gonna just get them. So now I have both the Zards. I can show you the condition on them in a minute. We got Halucha. Oh, and a Kangaskhan. Alright, we at least got you one nice little textury card in there. I love Yugioh so much, you guys. Like, I want a Yugioh Altar. I know I got a Yugioh character rare, but I want a Yugioh Altar. Like, I feel like that could be so legit. I might be very biased just because I love Yugioh, but I also feel like it could be really cool. But yeah, so this is the better of the two. I'll give you a quick little showcase. Let me grab my we'll use this dark little divider thing. So let me see if I can get that. It's so hard to like really get the light on it right, but the hollow foiling is pretty alright. It's got like a couple like a little bit more noticeable scratches on it, but my goodness, if it would focus. You can kind of see a couple print lines too, but it's definitely pretty alright overall on the foiling. In terms of like the edges on the front, they mostly look pretty nice other than maybe a couple little spots on the bottom. Nothing too noticeable though, but then we onto the back. I'm gonna put it back in the sleeve now. I've gotten too used to just handling really expensive cards without sleeves. But you can see it does have some little spots of whitening around the edges. Nothing that's like extremely bad, but you know, enough that you can see it when you hold it against something black. But I mean, this side is almost like, this one's mostly clean. But yeah, if you are interested in this Zard, it is $245. I was able to get it for under what it like is at a TCG player. It's like about I think $250 for him on there, so it's a little bit less if you're interested. He is on hold for you, and if you're not interested, I'll take him off hold or just put him in my personal collection. So it's good either way. Haunter, yes, Nick, we got a silly little Haunter. Never too many silly little Haunters. Alright, oh, what did I do to PayPal? One moment while I figure out what PayPal is doing in its own little PayPal world. I don't know, I think it's fine. But yeah, we do also have the not quite as good looking Zard. He's got a bit more noticeable scratching and a couple little spots like on the front. And see, there's a couple little. Well, maybe if it focus. Come on, little camera, I believe in you. Oh, look at that clarity. You can see he's kind of got some little bumps on the bottom there, and definitely some more noticeable scratching if I can get the light right. You can kind of see it. But yeah, he definitely has a bit more whitening on the back. You can see this one corner get a little bit beat up. But like, nothing too extreme on really the rest of the sides. Just a couple spots like down there. But yeah, so those are the two Zardy boys that we now have in stock. Let's see. There we go. Hey, welcome, Shannon. Canada Game Store. Core 2020? Bundles? Bundles? Like the bundles with like 8 packs in them? Or like bundles as in like a couple packs together? I mean, either way, Core 2020, like that was from a hot minute ago. I also don't know what the let me find out. Conversion US to Canada dollars. So let's see. About 10 Canadian dollars. That's like less than $8. What is this? How? Holy smokes, that is crazy. Is it like something on like the Canadian site, or is it like in store only? Cause that's an insanely good deal. That's like 75% off. That's crazy. Message me on Discord tomorrow. That sounds good to me. GameStop Canada. I know we have an order. I will get to it in just a second. I just need to consult GameStop Canada. GameStop Canada. Oh, let me get some packs. My computer doesn't want to load. It's like, nah, fam. You're not in Canada. That's funny. Thinking you can get Canadian packs. Silly, silly girl. Please, Canadian GameStop. I just want Core 2020. Man, that's a set I like would have loved to have been able to open, but obviously it came out before I actually collected cards, or at least collected Magic. That was around the time I started collecting Pokemon in my city. I mean, either way, very exciting news. Adding business type sales. Oh. That's kind of sad, but I mean, I do like getting good deals. Let's see. Oh, it's out of stock, but there is a listing for the Core 2020 bundle at $10. But it's out of stock, unsurprisingly. Man, wild. Absolutely wild, though. $10. That is not a lot. Clearly, I'm gonna have to start looking at my GameStops too, I guess. Alright, Chase, we got an order. Here's a $3 credit and get 2 Fusion Strike and 2 more Lost Origins. Let's see, Fusion Strike. Clean that off the board. I'm gonna need to find more Fusion Strike. I mean, I already planned on trying to find more Fusion Strike, because if you guys haven't noticed, I really like Fusion Strike. Then, let's see, and 2 more Lost Origins. Yes, where's... It's right there. I'm just blind. Okay, yes, Lost Origin. Now some vague number above 9. Online sex. Yeah, that's fair. Online isn't always very consistent, but yeah, I appreciate the heads up. I wish you the best of luck in finding some too, because man, I would love to open some packs for such an insane deal. Like, that's wild. I love that. I very much like that. Alright, let's see. We got these and 2 Lost Origin for you, Chase. Let's see what we can get out of here. Alrighty, Fusion Strike number 1. Oh, there's something. We got that Bolton V. It's so cute. Why didn't Bolton get a cool Altar? Like, it got a character rare, which was really nice, but Bolton would have been cool as an Altar. I mean, most Pokemons, they could have made cool Altards, but like, Gligar, I mean, would not nearly be as cool of an Altart as Bolton, for example. Therefore, Bolton deserves an Altart. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Alrighty, pack number 2 of Fusion Strike. We've got Quillfish and a Selgor. What a funny dude. What a really weird, funny dude. Alright, and on to the Lost Origin. We would love to see some Trainer Gallery goodness. Alright, it's not from the Trainer Gallery, but we got the Yugioh V to go with the V-Star from last time. Get him into a little sleeve, maybe. There we go. Alright, and let's see if we can get some texture out of this last one for you, Chase. We would like the texture! We didn't get texture, but we got this super cute and very playable Comfey. And a Kingdra. I mean, technically, I think this is like $1, so it's something. But at least our hit rates were above average, I think. Or at least above our average from tonight. 50% hit rates on those Vs. Get those added to your stack. Right next to that silly little Dapper guy. Dapper Venipede, I think it was. Venipede. He's just another little silly bug Pokemon, but I never too many little silly bug Pokemons. Not gonna lie. Yes! Slowly but surely, we are making improvement. We are climbing the ranks, which is what we like to see. Okay, so now I'm curious if I go on to normal GameStop, American GameStop, my GameStop. Do they also have random? Oh, hello? The web page froze. Never mind, my computer is crashing. I think GameStop and my computer are not getting along. I just want to find Magic the Gathering products that I don't need but need, you know? You know? Alright, I'll just close that out though, because I don't want my computer to crash all the way. It's not fun when it does that. It's bad for my computer, and for my stream, and for my peace of mind. All the chaos. Let's see. Ooh, I think we've got another order too. Yes, we got an ultimate spicy pack for John. Let's go. Alright. Let me find where that is. Oh, here it is. Got it for that nice little, what, 40% off? No, 20% off? 10% off? 10% off. You guys, I can do basic math. Alright, John, let's see what we've gotten here, because I literally don't even know. I made these quite a while ago. Alright, yeah. So we're starting off with a Tyranitar holofoil from Darkness Ablaze. We got that first Ed Ghastly from Fossil. Beautiful Articuno. Tornadus V. Ooh, Buzzwole GX. That's from Crimson Invasion. I'm gonna open more Crimson Invasion. And finishing off with that Japanese Charizard V-Star. Never too many Charizards. Man, there's some fun stuff in there. I love putting like these first Ed vintage cards in mystery packs. They're so cool, and like even at work and stuff, I rarely see like good condition vintage stuff, and so it's always so fun to me. But yeah, there you go. I hope you liked those. I'll go and get them added to your stack. Some nice little silly guys. Alright, let's see. There is your stack over there. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Alrighty. Let me check orders again real quick. My little camera holder thingy is being annoying again. By being annoying, I mean I just don't like where I put it. Which is like right in front of my face. Like, see, this camera's angled down, so it doesn't look like it's as much in my face, but it's like inches away from my face. But, you know, It is what it is. One day I'll get my setup all fixed up and better, but that probably won't happen anytime soon. But one day, I will stop complaining about this scissor arm thing being in front of my face. It's like a couple inches away most of the time. It's okay. I'll just lower it and move it so you guys can see. I keep knocking over the other little guys. We do also have all these little singles for sale today. They're all very nice looking vintage fellas. Got that base set Shadowless Squirtle, first ed Rocket Squirtle, first ed Rocket Charmander, and they're all pretty clean overall. I definitely call these all near mints. And they're so cute. Adorable. Those little silly guys. I should grade some of my Shadowless cards. Like, that would be really cool. I have a random first ed Shadowless card, like a singular card. It's something really random, like, I don't even remember for sure, but it's some, like, I think it's like a common water type. Maybe it's like Poliwag? I don't know. All I know is it's like a $20 first ed Shadowless. I guess Poliwag is like, maybe it's Poliwhirl. It seems like it's like one of those type little silly guys. Poliwhirl. Yeah, first ed Shadowless Poliwhirl is around 20, so that's probably the one that I have. Like, I didn't even know I had it till like a month ago. Whoops, that's the wrong thing again. Till like, yeah, like a month ago, I was going through some of my Shadowless stuff, and I was like, wait a second, this one says first ed. Too bad it wasn't like, you know, one of the other little silly guys that in first ed is like $200. But yeah, I think that might be the one that I have. And there's all these just pure insanity cards. He first ed Shadowless Pikachu. That is such a crazy thing to have. Dragonair is pretty cool too. All of these are pretty cool. But like the Bulbasaur. Base set Shadowless Bulbasaur is like $200. Or first ed Shadowless Bulbasaur. I mean, even the regular one's like $12 to $15. So, it's crazy. I mean, honestly, it's not that surprising, but like, it's crazy to think about. That is for sure. Alright, let me take a quick second to check orders and get some lip gloss. Get my nice lip gloss that's like literally running out, but I refuse to replace because like, I will use every last drop of this lip gloss. I'm very cheap. Gotta be as effective as possible with my money. And by my money, I mean my mom's money, because she was the one that brought me the lip gloss. I may live in my parents' basement, but I at least try to be frugal in my usage of the things my parents buy. One day I will buy my own lip gloss. Mark my word. I mean, I think at least like once I've maybe probably bought myself my own lip gloss. Maybe? I don't know. At least I can like pay for my own gas money and stuff when I have to. I don't like doing it. Today I had to refill my gas and I was like not excited, but the gas went down like 20 cents since last time. Of course, last time it had also gone up about 70 cents since the time before that, but we're making progress, going back down ever so slowly. It's still at least better than when I drove the Jeep. The Jeep just like annihilated gas. It was brutal. But yeah, the little Ultima does not quite use as much. But it probably doesn't help that it's like full of boxes right now. Like empty boxes, but like a lot of them. So the weight adds up. So if any of you guys are looking for like some empty ETBs, I got you. My empty ETB collection is getting dangerously large, and my mom doesn't need to know. She doesn't like how many boxes and things I keep. But I also got a bunch of like empty Charizard UPCs, like for free. And how am I supposed to say no to free empty Charizard UPCs? Those things are gorgeous. And I mean, they're also like the little pull-out drawers are kind of fun for storage. Like, I like to store, like, sleeves and stuff in those. Like, they're just the right size. And it's just so aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah, I think the empty Zard UPCs are cool. Of course, it'd be cool if they were full Zard UPCs, but I don't think I can get something like that for free. But I could get more. you know, I did finally buy the promos from the Zard UPCs, so I will at least have the Zard promos now. Because those things came out months ago, but I never opened mine, so... But I finally got the promos. So I have some promos. Well, they're on the way. I don't have them yet, but soon I will have some promos. And a few other fun things, because who needs money when you can have more cardboard? You know? More cardboard's way more fun than more green paper that may or may not be worth something. Like, who knows? Who knows? Alright, you guys, we seem to be out of orders for the moment. So I think that means it's time to continue fixing the horrible grammar on this Yu-Gi-Oh card. Did you get more chickens? I mean, we haven't gotten any more since we got Plume. We got Plume. Was that back in July? It must have been July, because I remember when we got her, like, the day of, there were, like, fireworks going on that night. So it must have been, like, July 4th, sometime around then. I mean, I remember it was, like, a Sunday. I remember it was a Sunday, and then there were fireworks. So it's probably some point in July. Let's see, the 4th was on a Monday, so I'd guess it either, like, the 3rd or the 10th. Or what day is Pioneer Day? I know some people do fireworks on Pioneer Day, too. I don't actually know. It seems like that's some point to the 20th range. But yeah, so probably July. But yeah, we haven't got any more chickens since we got Plume, because we don't really have room for more chickens. I mean, in terms of like yard space, we've got enough, but like our coop, I don't really think is made to hold much more than, you know, maybe 6 or we could probably fit up to like 8, but for the sake of like less chaos, I think 6 is a pretty comfortable number. Plus, technically, I don't think we're allowed to have more for like the area that we live in, my city. But like, you know, who really cares? I was gonna say that we know the mayor, like my family knows the mayor, but I realize that he's not actually the mayor anymore. I know the previous mayor. I don't know who's the mayor anymore, but I don't know. The previous mayor is a pretty cool guy. Maybe he still has some political influence. I don't know, but it's fine. Let's just call it good. It's okay if we get too many chickens. I mean, it's not like they're being disruptive. We don't have any roosters. We're not allowed to have roosters, and we're not interested in having roosters. Partially because of a traumatic experience my mom had with roosters as a child, and also just because they are loud, and also because they are not very friendly. So no roosters. Just cute little happy, fuzzy, foofy hens. They're very fun. Alright, you guys, are we ready to keep fixing this horrible Yu-Gi-Oh card text? Why is it so bad? Let me just move that up so you guys can see it a little bit better. There we go. Welcome to, let's see, I think it's Heisenberg. Welcome. At the moment, we are in between orders, so I am trying to fix the text of this Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's text is just a mess. It's horrible. There's so many run-on sentences I could cry. Like, see, in my normal speech, I use plenty of run-on sentences. Like, I like to make my sentences continue on for as long as possible. But, this is just, no, it's too much. Like, Konami, why? Why did you have to give us elbow cough? I see. Well, welcome to my little slice of chaos from my basement. Alright, I want to zoom in, but Microsoft Word only wants to zoom out. So, yeah, let's see how far we've gotten so far fixing this Yu-Gi-Oh card. Pendulum effect. Each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. Don't love it, but like, it's not the worst, so we'll continue. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and 1 face-up monster from your extra deck. Period. Because we fixed that. No run-on sentence here. You can place a spell counter on the, that's as far as we got, on the on the summoned card from your... Oh, I clicked some random button. From your extra deck. Period. Because we're not encouraging run-on sentences. Plus we can get rid of the filler word and. And then next sentence. If you do, place one spell counter on each of the summoned cards. Okay, I feel like that's a little bit clearer. Less run-on sentencey. It's an improvement. Is it still horrible? Most absolutely, but it's slightly less horrible. So we're making progress. Alright, the pendulum effect is fixed. Now for the monster text. I think this is where it gets really messy. I thought the pendulum effect wouldn't be that difficult to clean up, but there were so many run-on sentences. Monster text! You can only special summon Magisters, that's S in parentheses, of Endymion once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place one spell counter on it. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field. And then it's another semicolon. And so I acknowledge that, like, what continues after the semicolon does have to do with the thing before the semicolon. So yes, like, they should be connected, but the fact that one sentence comes after the other, I feel like that should make enough sense for them to be connected. They don't need a semicolon, do they? Do they? You know what we need to do is we need to get, like, one of those websites like Grammarly or something and just place this text in there and be like, alright, grammar genius robot, how do I fix this mess? How do we make this less horrible? Okay, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field. Special summon 1 monster from your deck that you can place a spell counter on. Like, why are these sentences so horrible? Konami, why? Why do you do this to us? I'm trying to zoom in so I can read it better, but it's making it so that you guys can't see. Let me crop this different. Go. Whoops. I didn't crop it. Instead, I did absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see. We'll make the bottom... No, I just need the top to be more. I think I made it too much. Nope, not quite. We're getting closer though. Alright, there we go. I think, oh yeah, that should be perfect. There we go. Now you guys can read the whole thing. Now you guys can see this horrible grammar. All of it, and its horrible grammariness. All of it. Alright, so we'll accept this first part. When this card declares an attack, so this time it's just a regular, oh, I can't remember what it is. It's not a semicolon, but it's the normal one. Just a colon? Maybe. You can place 1 spell counter on it. It is a little bit vague, but I think it's, since it's kind of connected to the previous sentence, you can assume it means this card. It's just not very precise language. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field. Comma. We're going to replace the semicolon with a comma, and then say, then special summon 1 monster from your deck. That 1 monster from your deck that you can. I'm gonna change it to which you may place a spell counter on. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed. This is my least favorite sentence of this whole thing. So we're just gonna, if this card is destroyed while in the monster zone, comma, because I'm not about these stupid semicolons that Konami overuses. If this card is destroyed while in the monster zone, comma, non-capitalized you can place this card in your pendulum zone. If you do, then place the same number of spell counters on it that it had as a monster. I feel like that makes sense if it was like as it, same number of spell counters on it that it had previously as a monster, that it had on it that it had as a monster. It's the same number of spell counters on it that it had. I think it would make more sense that it had while it was a monster. I feel like this is better. I feel like this is a little bit more clear, a little bit less horrible grammar. Alright, let me hurry and check orders, and then if we don't have any, then we will compare the original and the second attempt. Well, I guess this is my first attempt at fixing this mess. This mess of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Alright, I don't see any more orders, so let's start by rereading the original text. Let me, oh, I don't think it'll let me scroll up. So you guys will just have to look at the new text while I read the old text. Pendulum effect. Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. Ugh, horrible. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Semicolon. Of all things. Semicolon. Special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and one face-up monster from your extra deck that you can place a spell counter on, and if you do, place one spell counter on each. What is this run-on sentence of madness? Now we continue on to the monster text. You can only special summon Magisters of Endymion once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place one spell counter on it. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field. Semicolon. Semicolon. Special summon one monster from your deck that you can place a spell counter on. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. Then place the same number of spell counters on it that it had as a monster. I hate the whole thing so much. But now for my alternate text, my attempt at least improving it, not fixing it because I don't think this is fixable. I still don't know how to fix the first sentence, but this is what we got so far. Pendulum effect. Each time a spell card is activated, place one spell counter on this card when that spell resolves. You can remove 3 spell counters from this card. Special summon both this card from your pendulum zone and one face-up monster from your extra deck. Period. Not a semicolon. Not a semicolon. You can place a spell counter on the summoned card from your extra deck. On the summoned card. I think it's supposed to be on the card summoned. On the card summoned from your extra deck. For some reason I left a comma and a period. We're going to remove the extra comma. If you do, place one spell counter on each of the summoned cards. How nice. How nice is that? It's not great, but it's better. And then onto the monster text. You can only special summon Magisters of Endymion once per turn. When this card declares an attack, you can place one spell counter on it. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can remove 3 spell counters from your field. Then special summon one monster from your deck, which you may place a spell counter on. Still kind of a run-on sentence, but is at least better than it was. Just, you know. If this card is destroyed while in the monster zone, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. If you do, then place the same number of spell counters on it that it had while it was a monster. I feel like that is like significantly better. I don't know how many words it is compared to the original. Let me see if I can... How do I tell how many words are just in the singular section? I mean, I guess if I just like... Let me move it so that I can see like the word count. Alright, so right now it is 326 words, so let's cut this out. So that's 155. Regular text has 155. But our new text has 171. So it's like a little bit more words, but so much less chaos, right? And maybe most of this is like actually how it should work. I don't know, but I think this is better. Not great, but better. So in conclusion, that's how I think this card needs to be changed. And then I'm just gonna name this document fixed text of Magister of Endymion. There you go, I fixed it. Well done, team! Alright, you guys. I'm gonna check orders, but I think we are probably about ready to wrap it up for tonight. No, I lied. We do have an order. So, we've got 2 Astral and 2 Silver Tempest and 1 Lost Origin. Hoping for a little bit more spice. So 2 Astral, some big number above 8 now. Silver Tempest, like 13. Lost Origin, some big number above 10. Let's go. Alright, there's a Lost Origin. 2. Oh, let me move this so you guys are actually going to be able to see. There we go. So we got that's another Lost Origin, but it was with the Astral Radiance for some reason. And then, what else is I grabbing? Silver Tempest. That's it. Okay, sorry, I just had to mentally count something to make sure that the number is added up. And apparently also knock over some cards. I'm really good at knocking over cards, you guys. It's a very good skill of mine. And by good, I mean unhelpful skill. Alrighty, starting off with the Silver Tempest. We've got Fennekin, it's so cute. And a Rapidash holofoil. It's you know, it could be worse. Let's see if we can... Maybe it's some of that Trainer Gallery goodness. Capturing Aroma and Cobalion. Now with that one, but let's see about Astral. You know, I still haven't had the honor of pulling some of that Machamp Altar. So that would be pretty darn snazzy if tonight we change that. Ooh, we got the Regigigas. This is like, I think, $1 to $2 card. At least at some point it was a lot more. There's a Regex as well. Getting all the little Reggies in there. Alrighty. Second pack of Silver Tempest, we need an Ultra Rare! Oh, there's an Ultra Rare. I got too excited, but... Oh, this isn't Silver Tempest, this is Astral Radiance. I don't know what I said. But yeah, we got the Origin Form Dialga. That is a pretty solid pull. It's a playable card, so we like playable cards. Get that sleeved up. And on to that Lost Origin. See if Lost Origin can get us a little bit of fire. We got a Damage Pump! And Electros. Well, still no Trainer Gallery spice. I don't know where the Trainer Gallery goodness is. But we did get that nice Dialga. And the cool Regigigas. I'm gonna sleeve the Regigigas for you. Like I said, it's a pretty 8 card. I'm curious now, like, I remember, like, at some point it literally was like a $5 card. I don't know where it's at now, though. So let's find out. Regigigas. And we're going to look for the one from Astral Radiance. Astral. Yes. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's still like a $2 card. I say that's pretty alright. At least, you know, for a reverse rare. I mean, the regular printing's a holo rare. I guess it might be more if it's a reverse. No, I think it's still just $2 as a reverse. Yes. But, you know, it's a good card. It's playable and silly. See, what I really like about a lot of the Regis is that they have special abilities if you have, like, all of the Regis. So if you have Regirock, Regice, Registeel, and Regieleki, and Regidrago in play, you can attach up to 3 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Once every turn. That's a lot of energies! Man, if I had space in my deck, my Blissey deck, that would be so OP if I could use this ability and just attach 3 energies a turn to Blissey. But unfortunately, I don't really think I could do that. But it would be cool if I could. But we'll go ahead and get those added into your stack, Chase. I'm gonna move my phone over here because my phone is what has my notifications when I get orders. But I've had it like awkwardly on the other side of my desk where this scissor arm thing blocks it. And there's our little, we'll zoom back in on our cool little vintage friends. I see, there we go. Cool. Now they're just chilling. $30 for the rest of Lost Origin. Yeah, I could do that for you, but only because it's you. Nobody else can have that deal. Also, they won't be able to because I'll be out of Lost Origin, but you know. Let's see. We do need that fire for you. So here we go. I think this is 8 packs. For 8. Yes. Right, and we'll wipe it off the board. Pew, pew, pew. Beautiful. We need the fire so bad. We need that trainer gallery spice. We need that Giratina. I wanna pull some of that Giratina. I'm still so jealous of my manager who opened a single pre-release of this set. Pulled the Giratina and like a Kieran VA full art just to make it even better. I was like, wow. I'm jealous. So even if it's not for me, I just want to pull a Giratina. So let's get you the Giratina. I mean, the Aerodactyl would be sweet too. I have pulled people the Aerodactyl before, and I will never pull enough Aerodactyls because that card is so sweet. It's amazing. It is such a gorgeous card. Like, man, if I have a chance, I'm definitely gonna pick up that Aerodactyl alt art eventually. I don't know when I'll have the chance to, but if I do, I'll be like, yeah, I need this. I need all the alt arts. All the alt arts that I don't have, which is a lot of them. Especially the Blaziken. I very much so need that Blaziken. Alright, let's do it, Chase. Let's see what we can get for ya. We need that spice. Alright, we're starting off with a Litleo and Ariados. Alright, nothing too crazy. How about pack number 2? Oh yeah, we got that Nessa full art! Now that is much better. That is, we are starting off strong with these next packs. Where did I put my sleeves? Oh, there we go. Now we'll give Nessa a nice Arceus sleeve. Very nice. Getting that fire on pack number 2. Such a gorgeous card. And they even printed her with a dive ball. But you know what they didn't print? A dive ball. There's a singular dive ball that's ever been printed. I know it's out of one of like the XY sets. It seems like it's like Primal Clash or something. But they have not reprinted dive ball. Like, at all. So I can't think it was more dive balls. We got Midfu and Spiritomb. It's literally like a $3 or $4 card too. Because there's only one printing of dive ball. And I mean, I guess it's a good card too. So. Well, why don't they reprint it? I don't know. Pokemon Company's silly. We got Poliwhirl and Stonjourner. On to the next one. Oh, we got, hey, Hisui and Arcanine and like a little Darkrai holofoil. Let's see, we'll get Arcanine sleeved up. Finally getting some trainer gallery goodness. Just what we like to see. Nessa and Arcanine now. Maybe a little main set spice? Nah, just Parasect. Just a silly little Parasect. We got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Let's see if we can finish off with a little bit more fire. We got Snover and a Landorus. Alright, time for that last pack magic. See if we can get a little bit more. We got last vacuum. Whatever stuck to the back of it. A Dugong. Honestly, that Nessa though, such a sweet card. That was a good little bit of fire right there. That, and we also got the nice little Arcanine to go with it. It's funny, we've just been like, where's all the trainer gallery stuff? And then these packs, just trainer gallery stuff. I could stare at this Nessa forever though. So gorgeous. Congrats on that amazing trainer pull. Look at those added into your stack. That was definitely a lot better than those the previous packs. We finally got to the good stuff. Got that. Man, that Nessa is so sweet. Like, I mean, all Nessa cards are kind of amazing. Like, I love our cute little, like, signed Nessa. Like, let me... Like, look how adorable. It's kind of funny. When I first saw the card, like, in Japanese, I didn't realize it was Nessa. And then when we got it in English, and I saw they said Nessa, I was like, oh my goodness, it's Nessa! It's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know. I mean, like, I think it's because, like, the blue part of her hair is, like, mostly covered, so I was like, it just doesn't look as much like Nessa. But if you look, there's a teensy bit of blue under her cute little hat. But yeah, amazing. Nessa is pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. You're very welcome. I'm glad we got you something nice. Like, that Nessa. So pretty. So beautiful. Alright guys, let me check orders again real quick. Don't copyright me, YouTube. Sometimes you just gotta get that Wii theme song, just like, I don't know. I love the Wii theme song. I love the Wii. Man, I have so many great memories as a kid of just watching my older brother play the Wii. Like, I played some games, like maybe some Mario Kart and stuff, and sometimes like the 2-player Lego video games, but for the most part, I just like wanted to watch. I'm not super great at playing video games. I'm a little bit like too jumpy and not like, I can't like connect my brain and my hands to, you know, be doing things very well. So it just kind of ends up super chaotic, and I'm really bad at like clicking the right buttons. I think it's the same reason why I struggle with typing sometimes, just because, you know, like I get too excited and then I just click a bunch of wrong buttons. But like, the idea is being fast and effective, but only sometimes can I actually type fast and effectively. Same with video games, except it's usually not. Usually it's just I chaotically do stuff until I lose, and then I'm like, well, that's nice. That's why I like building type video games. Like, I used to play Sims, and you know, I could just like build houses. Didn't even have to play the regular game. I just like would build houses. I mean, I'd sometimes play the regular game, but it doesn't include like speed or skills. I tried to say speed and skills simultaneously, and so we got spills. Man, that game was actually pretty fun. I kind of miss when I used to play it. It's been a long time. It's been a little bit, like a couple years or something. I remember I think I did a few streams, like, of me playing Sims, but then I got tired of playing video games on stream, so I don't do that anymore. Old memories, though. Back from the days of stream where I would randomly, like, play games in between. There was the one little period of time where I'd, like, play my little emulator of Pokemon Silver. The only Pokemon game I've technically ever played. I never finished it, though. I got a little ways in. Magikarp was my favorite Pokemon I had, and that's about the most of what I remember. Memories, though. Guys, I think we're about ready to wrap up for the night. I'll give it like 3 more minutes just in case we have any last second orders, but otherwise, I'm gonna go, not sleep yet, but eventually sleep. I gotta do TCG player first. Got to do the TCG player orders. And probably some work for one of my other jobs, but we'll see if that actually happens or not. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. As in, I'll see. And then maybe report back tomorrow as to whether or not I actually accomplished anything after stream. I mean, it's only like almost 1 a.m. Could be worse. I do have to be at work tomorrow. Earlier than I would like. And by earlier than I would like, I mean not late at night. Instead, I'm gonna be there at like 1 in the afternoon. Which is too early for me. I prefer to start my workday between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m. So 1 p.m. is before 2 p.m. So therefore, not ideal. But at least it's not noon or before noon. I have to be at work on Saturday before noon though, which is sad. But we've got a big event thing going on, so my help is needed. So I don't get to wait until later. Usually on Saturdays I work at like 3, but this Saturday I get to work at 11. Yay! And by yay I mean not yay. It's for a Yu-Gi-Oh thing too, so it's not even gonna be a fun event. But in a couple weeks, if I want, I can wake up early to participate in a Magic event. I don't have to help run it, but I can participate if I want to. And I probably will just sleep in instead of going, but you know, maybe I'll end up getting there. Chances are low, but it's not impossible. Not quite. Alright, let me check orders one last time, but I think we are ready to call it a night. It has been a fun one. Had some exciting adventures. And a few pretty fire pulls. That Nessa though, that was so sweet. Yeah, I do not see any more orders, so I think we are ready to call it a night. You guys, it has been a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I should probably be streaming again tomorrow. I should try and find some more stuff for the board, so wish me luck. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.